Have you ever wondered what would happen if you stopped doubting yourself and started trusting that quiet voice inside? Welcome to Louder Within podcast, where inner whispers become powerful breakthroughs. I'm your host, Faith Tindi. This is Louder Within, a space for clarity, courage, and empowerment. Welcome, Simon. Welcome to Louder Within. How are you? How are you feeling?
Thank you, Tindi. I'm glad to be here. I really appreciate the opportunity to just be here and share my story.
That's good. Karibu sana.
Yeah.
Maybe let's set your microphone. Maybe set it closer to you. Feel comfortable. Welcome on set. We love having you here. We want to just have a conversation. Just feel free to talk, sing, whatever. And our topic today, we are talking about your journey, like from chaos to making it in America, in scraps. And like, without further ado, like, who is Simon? Like, let's just go and dive in. Who's Simon? Tell me, who's Simon? Simon.
Simon, yeah, that's Simon. But these are things we don't even think about until, like, the way you ask me.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, who's Simon? But anyway, it becomes harder when somebody asks you. You know yourself, right?
Yeah,
but it becomes harder when somebody asks you. But anyway, Simon, I'm allowed to make share in English, Swahili, whatever.
Man, whatever makes
French.
you comfortable. Whatever language makes you comfortable.
Right.
Feel free.
Yeah, so the only
French.
thing is that for
Hold
me...
on, wait. Who French?
Yeah, je parlais français plus petit.
Hey, oui.
Oui. Yeah, oui.
Comme ci, comme ça.
Yeah, comme ça, like just like that.
Tu l'as vous couché, hein?
Tu faisais comprendre more than me.
À Jojo.
À Jojo. Comme ça.
Oui.
Hey. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, like, who's Simon? Like, just tell us a bit about yourself. Like, who is Simon?
Yeah, so the reason why I asked about languages is because every time I start from, like, my roots, there's a language transformation immediately. Because all I knew growing up is like Sheng and stuff like that, right? So, mini boy amta. Nimezaliwa pale Kibera, a place called Katukera.
Oh.
I know you probably Katukera.
No, I'm just sorry to ask. So, but Kibera has like divisions or something, like it got divided into like sections that had names, or I don't know. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Don't blame me. Yeah. I've been to Kibera.
Yeah.
I love Kibera. I've had projects in Kibera, but maybe I've not known like Kibera has, divisions and names.
It's funny. It's funny that you say that, because all my friends, especially when I started like getting involved with other people from other areas, they will think just like you. Because I will be driving, or rather will just be on Langata Road, and people are like, just, that is Kibera. In general, nobody knows details. Yeah. People will be like, okay, that is the ghetto, as people call it. It's ghetto, it looks the same.
It's the biggest slum in Africa, so I mean.
It is the biggest, right?
Yeah.
Used to be after Soweto. Soweto used to be the number one, and then Kibera.
And then Kibera,
But then again...
Soweto decided to become bougie.
Yeah, but then Soweto...
Yeah, I've been to Soweto, and to be honest, I've been to Soweto, like, and then when I was there, and then somebody tells me, like, in my mind, I thought I'm going to a ghetto, I'm in Soweto ghetto, and I'm like, so this is what you call a ghetto? Clearly, you would not be together.
Definitely. That's true.
And like that, you see, like, okay, fine, maybe not a really nice house, but the car that is parked outside there, when you're like, damn.
Right.
But anyway.
Right. And that's why when they said, when sometimes you will Google, as guys growing up, you will look at Sijui Kibera is the number one. Number two the largest ghetto in the world, right?
Wow.
And then you see, you look at the number one is Soweto.
Yes.
And then you look further, you're like, Soweto is nothing to Kibera, like the poverty level and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I always felt like, personally, I felt like Kibera was, like when you talk about it, you're talking about ghetto and slums. Yeah. You're talking about poverty level.
Yes, poverty level. Yes.
So, like here, Comptons in the US, right? They will say Compton is a ghetto. Some ghettos in Tacoma, right here. But when you go there, it's not like actually ghettos, right? Mm-hmm. So, personally, being born in like Kibera, I knew what ghettos look like. Yes. So, if you tell me number one is Soweto, and I look at Soweto and I'm like, this is not ghetto. So, I knew Kibera was number one, like the ghetto with the largest population.
Like, were you guys living in a 1-bedroom house, 2-bedroom house? Like, what was the kind of living like? Like, what was life really like in Kibera? In a snippet.
Right. I can tell you that, but I know you asked about does Kibera has parts, and when I talked about Katokera, right?
Yeah.
I'll answer that first, right? Mm-hmm. So Kibera, in general, before they changed the demarcations, right? Mm-hmm. Right before, like when us guys were growing up, we were under Langata division. So we had like Langata division. Kibera fell under that, right?
Okay.
And that is where like Raila comes from. Because Raila was the member of parliament of Langata, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, Kibera was a district. So we were the district, right? Kibera
district.
Kibera district.
Yes.
And then we had like a location. Mm-hmm. Location is Gatwekera. Well,
right? Okay, makes sense.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Unless somebody tells you this, you might not know. Oh, Kibera, everything.
Makadara. Oh, Nairobi.
Yeah.
Division.
Remember when we were
Makadara, location.
Yes.
Oh, Embakasi, division. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Wow.
And that was like Gatwekera, my location, right?
Okay, yeah.
And then there used to be a sub-location.
Whoa.
So my sub-location was Sarangombe.
So I'm sorry.
And nobody will know you.
I
don't know. I don't know. See, that was the...
okay, fine. You just woke up and you find those things.
So,
yeah, cool.
So Simon Boy Wapo Sarangombe. Most people know it as Kibera.
Yeah.
Born in the 80s. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is it. So yeah, I was born. We call them the BBKs. Mm. You know what the BBK is?
No.
BBK is
born bread. Bread and bread in K and keep. Oh, it's Kibera. Born and bread in.
Kenya, BBK. We are the born and bred in Kibera.
No, I just want to ask this, like, from an emotional or a mental level, growing up in Kibera, like, I don't know, as a child, did you know how the other parts of Kenya used to live? And by any chance, did it affect you mentally, emotionally? Or were you just, the way kids are ignorant and they really don't care about anything and they are living their lives? Were you aware?
That's a very good question. And the way you put it is like the way kids are ignorant. It wasn't ignorance. Mm-hmm. It's kids are kids. You don't know much, right? You're just innocent. Mm. The word is you're unaware. You're unaware of the surrounding. You're unaware of what is to be expected. You're unaware of how you need to be, how you need to live, how you need to eat. You're just unaware. Mm-hmm. That's why they say, or personally I say, the best the best moments of my life is when growing up. Somebody else will be like, you grew up in Kibera. How does that make it the best?
Yeah,
moment,
did you have your 3 meals?
Yeah, did you have your 3 meals? Yeah, like just playing soccer, Machuala, Kwenda Dufo Mpara Ro, we just go, we come back, we get punished for that. It's, that was it for us. Like, we just didn't know.
No,
But now, moving forward, right? Fast forward, it was when, now turning 10, 11, 12, and now I'm able to go to the neighboring places because I used to be really adventurous from when I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
So our neighbors will be like Langata instead. And I see how people live. Go to Olympic Estate, I see how people live. Ayani, Kilimani, all these places. And then that is when I had like a shift and I was like, oh, okay. We probably
there's life
poverty.
beyond Quebec.
Yeah.
Since you were so
we're not as rich as I thought, right?
Yeah. No, that's just a quick question. Did you have like your meals, like your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner? Like, were you able to go to school with like the basic needs? I know you are living in Kibera, but I just want to understand where you're coming from. Like, did you have those basic needs or was it a struggle? And if it was a struggle, like how was it? Like just take me through it.
So growing in Kibera, like fast forward is when you realized you were living in a pathetic situation.
So you never had your 3 meals.
So yeah. So like I was living with my mom, with my siblings, right? So my mom doesn't have a job, right? Like a permanent job. She will be like doing, getting involved in some businesses here and there, And at one point she had like a little restaurant around there. And that is where we were getting our meals from, right? But then it fell apart. Then I think she was as adventurous as I probably pick from her. She was trying one business after another, right? And one of probably her most successful business was like running a restaurant and a bar or something. And then it was like a year or two, then it fell apart, right?
Yeah.
So that's when I fell into like, when I realized like we are not even able to afford meals as usual.
Yeah.
Because what you might not know is that Kibera, we still have rich people and poor people.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. There are people who live well. There are people who have everything that they need. They send their kids to best schools and they're affording meals and stuff.
Oh, yeah, the Kibera Ayanis and the Kibera.
No, not even the Ayanis. Even just in Kibera, you have to remember that there are people who own the nyumbas.
The slums.
Yeah, the slums. They are owners.
Oh, yeah.
And these people, I'll give you an example. For example, you're a landlord, right?
Yeah.
You own like 100 houses. You know, houses there is like a room.
Yeah,
right?
a room, yeah.
And one room, you're charging like maybe 1,000 bob.
Okay. And
right?
you have like 10. Okay.
And you have like, I would say 100 because people will have like, people
that's
will have like
creative.
So that means they're making 100K a month.
Okay, fine.
That was 100K a month when we were growing up. It's a lot of money to anybody.
Yeah,
whether you're living in Umoja, Langata, Kileleshwa, that's a lot.
100 is a lot, yeah.
Yeah. So that means at one point we were like living well. And then now when my mom lost her businesses and stuff like that, that is when I faced like really poverty. I was faced into actual poverty. Because now you cannot even afford that 1,000 to pay rent.
Oh.
Understand? You cannot even afford that 1,000. And my mom is struggling, trying to sell skuma wiki and all these things just to feed us. And the landlord is knocking on your doors. And then before you know it, you're being evicted.
Wow.
So you move from that house or that room, a different one. And then you go to a different one. You just start a new, fresh life, right?
All in all, yeah.
And there are sometimes like you're going through that, but you've been, when you're moving a lot, the kids suffer.
Yeah.
Because you have a school attachment, you have friends, you have
and Nini.
church, you have everything going around for you.
Yeah.
So you move 2, 4, 5 miles away, then you're not getting all these things that you used to get. Yeah. Especially school. So I'll be moved to like 5 miles away from school. Now I have to walk all that distance to my school. So to answer your question, is like, of course, there are days that we went without meals. Of course, there are days that they did not have school fees. There are days we did not have rent. We had to be evicted.
Like rent,
But like
1,000
I
Kenya
said,
shillings is like an equivalent of $10.
$10, yeah.
You didn't have to. Oh my God.
Thinking of it right now, I would get
that's
shivers.
well,
Get shivers. Thinking of it,
that's
those
crazy.
$10 is nothing, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that would be for a month. And
Yeah,
we don't.
that's crazy. And sorry, just to ask, like, you've just been talking about your mom, and I have to ask this, like, where was your father?
All right, that's a good question. My father was in my life for a couple of years. And then, as fate will have it,
yeah,
they fell out. He fell out with
your mom.
So they fell out, right? So that was a time that, they just parted ways and he just left, right? So that's the reason why I'll be talking about my mom, because my mom is the one trying to feed us.
Happy Father's Day to your mom.
Happy Father's Day. Even though I know moms cannot reach fathers, the level, but I know some moms out there are really crying. Yeah. Struggling. Some single moms out there, shout out to them.
Like, what was it like growing without a father figure in your life? Did you feel like there's something missing, or like, how was it?
So the first few years, I was just fine. Like I said, I was unaware. Yeah. Right? Until you go to school, then kids are sharing stories about their
my dad.
Like, my dad is this, my dad took us to Uhuru Park, these places. And I remember very well, I was even telling my daughter the other day that you should feel lucky that you have a dad who's private. Sometimes I will go to school, and that's when I realize I will not realize I don't have a dad until I'm in school. Yeah. Like, everybody is talking about my dad is this the weekend. They went to Uhuru Park, they did this and that. Yeah, Uhuru Park was a big thing. Well, bro. Uhuru Park was a big thing.
For those who don't know, Uhuru Park is just a park with, is that what's that? Is this a pond?
Yeah.
That's a pond. That's not a river. It's not a lake. It's like a pond or something.
Right. It's a casual park where people go to rest. We boat riding.
Yeah, in a pond.
In a pond.
No, but it's really nice, yeah.
Yeah, so that's when I would realize that my father is now present. And because I used to be, when I was younger, I used to be really talkative and social. Oh. But that's the only thing that used to...
Not when you're younger, you're still talkative. Not younger.
It changed when I grew up. And maybe you're going to get to it. Yeah. But when I was younger, and I will be talking about all the subjects across. But when it comes to that, that's when I keep quiet and now listen to people. Because you're talking about your dad.
Your dad. You have nothing to say.
Yeah, nothing to talk about. Yeah.
Wow. How was that? Like, I'm sorry, but fine. Whew. Like, no, I can't imagine. Like, growing up with a dad. I grew up in a proper family, so I'm just trying to imagine when my dad used to come, like, would run, sit on his laps, and he would tell us stories and everything. Oh, daddy, buy us soda. Soda was a big deal then. So I was like, so growing up without a dad, and here you are in school and people are talking about their dads, and you can't relate, or even if you can relate, you don't have that father figure like you can identify with. And I'm just trying to think, like, I can't relate. So I'm certain, how was it like for you? Did you fine, you used to keep quiet, maybe recede in your own corner, but going home, were you compelled maybe to ask your mom? Because I'm trying to imagine you're a kid and you're trying to find answers because you're curious, yeah? And fine, maybe, I don't know at that age if you are able to understand that my parents are broken up and all, but like, How did you navigate that situation?
So I'll answer from a kid's perspective, right?
Yeah.
Because from an adult perspective, I know more right now.
Mm-hmm.
From a kid's perspective, it's the basic.
Yeah.
Right? It's just the basic, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's you are there to just carry me and just take me to school and just talk to me, things like those, right? And that is what is missing. You don't realize until somebody else is involved and they're talking about their dad, right? But then I have my mom who's present throughout, coming for the school meetings, providing and all that. But there's always that gap you feel as a kid.
Yeah.
There's always that gap you feel as a kid. You know there's something missing. You don't know. You cannot point it out. You don't. Sometimes you're just there unaware, like I said, but you know there's something missing, but you can't point it out.
It only
somewhat, because the kind of groups I joined, we were just ruthlessly undisciplined in school. Even though teachers will say that I was smart, I was performing well in school, but I wasn't behaving. My behaviors were not matching anything. And they will all the time will be choosing like prefects and stuff. They will say like the only reason why you're not getting like that opportunity is because you're always found in problems.
Oh, so you can't be a prefect because, well, you're unruly and you didn't know how that trauma is affecting you, and you're just going out there and just behaving like you felt like.
You behave like a kid in the ghetto, and I can tell you how it goes, right?
Yeah.
I can tell you how it goes from my life. You grow up, you know your father for a little while, and they disappear. Remember, your friends have fathers.
Yes.
Now you start seeking fatherhood from your friends. Because me, I'm visiting my friends and stuff like that. Anybody's father can never be enough for you, right? But I'll go to my good friends. I'll mention like one of my very good friend, my best friend growing up, George. I'll go to George's house. My father, his father used to take me as his child, right?
Oh, nice.
He was very good to me. Sometimes even giving us like 5 bob and then that was a big deal.
Yeah.
Right? But on the other hand, we as boys, now the unruly part, we will form a team and we'll be doing crazy things, right? From, I remember we used to be really active in festivals. So they will put us in like music festival. And one time, I remember us being sent to a different school, just perform. And we were good at just performing. But in our mind, what we knew at that point, we were going to steal.
No.
Yeah. That's like ghetto life, my friend. That's ghetto life. Like we practice, we do the rehearsals, but when we come,
come on.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say the names of my friends.
Yeah.
I don't think.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I have Joram and myself will make a trio.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We will do the rehearsals of how we'll be performing
so you literally
music festival.
Yeah.
But on the side we'll be like wakituweka kwa hiyo shule. Wataona. Wataona. Hawatajua juu.
I'm sorry. So
yeah.
So what
in the life.
Okay, what were you going to steal? Like, what were you stealing? Like,
say, here's the thing. I'm gonna give you an incident. So one time, our instructor, Madam Hulda, she teaches whatever English or whatever, but she does these music festivals. And stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, these guys are usually very good at performing. I can never tell me stuff like that. Or we have other indisciplined cases.
Yeah, but
still,
when it comes to
really
performing,
good to dancing and all that weird stuff. So they put us in and they say we are going to Khalsa Girls. And Khalsa Girls is probably in South B, if I can remember well. It's South B, right? So we are put in, and us guys, what will worry us is if we'll actually leave, because there's many trips we missed because somebody will remove us from the line on the day off. On the day of leaving, some teacher will come, some random teacher will come and say, there's no way you're putting these boys together.
No way.
Yeah. So that you
So they knew you?
Like, are we gonna actually leave?
They knew you?
Yes. And we used to call our van AD. It used to be KAD, some other number, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So we used to call it AD. We will be like, Jora, then it's like, yeah, AD Leo. So that one day, we entered into the AD.
Yeah.
We were going to Khalsa Girls. Went to Khalsa Girls, they had a schedule and schools were performing. And we were just wishing for our school to perform first.
Mm.
You know why?
What? So that
I got be left a lot of time
to but still
do whatever we want.
Check your business.
Yeah, bro.
So
Yeah,
what
bro.
were you going to? What were you stealing?
So, like that particular day, we go in there and we are looking at the schedule. Who's performing fast? Who's performing fast? And we see, like, I don't know, Makadara school is performing fast.
Yeah.
In another school. And boom, our school. I went to St. Charles Luanga Primary School.
Oh, that's a nice school.
Yeah, that's. It sounds like a nice school. It sounds like what you guys will call a private school.
Yeah. You know, the same. They're all the same schools. So, oh, no.
It was nice to us. That's all I can say. It was nice to us and it gave us an opportunity. Yeah, I can't say anything negative.
Yeah.
Of course, it was still in Kibera. It was like between Kibera, you cross a river.
Yeah.
Langata, But now we go in there, now we look at Makadara, Sijui what school, and then we are number 3. We are like, we got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got it. So the show starts, we go there innocently, see people perform and stuff like that. Second people, and the third is us guys. We go there. And we start performing. It was some cultural Taita dance thingy.
Oh.
Yeah, so we were out there just shaking our hands and lassos.
Yeah.
But because our mind was in the stealing part, we were messing up the stage. We usually never used to mess up. Yeah. But for some weird reason, George ameangusha leso. Kofia, Joram. Sijui mimi viatu zimefanya nini. Madam Hulda is shouting from the stage. And we're like, we are messing up, bro. We shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't be doing this, bro.
Yeah.
So we're just messing up. And Madam Muda, we can see from the stage, just looking at us, you're like, bro, you're just not making me proud.
Yeah.
But we are just finishing in our mind. We are fast forwarding.
Yeah, like, right? Let's finish.
Because this is not our primary goal.
Yeah.
Everybody else, it was their primary goal to be selected to go and represent the school.
Yeah.
Except for the trio. Me, George, and Joram, right? So when you're performing, we are thinking about this. And even when it was done, and Madam Ulda called us, she was just lecturing us and stuff, but we were not paying attention. And she was done, and boom, they went to the hall to concentrate with other performances.
Yes.
That is where we got our chance. Everybody is in the hall. Everybody, bro, it's in the hall. And us guys, now you know, like you asked the question. I'm going to answer your question.
Yeah.
What did you used to steal? Now we are merging the three of us. Now we're going into those classes. Ransacking. Geometry concepts that we never had, we will steal. Bibles, dictionaries, textbooks.
Come on.
Pens. We are kids. We're from the ghetto. We didn't know any better.
So were you going to steal them? I mean, were you going to sell them or like, okay.
Maybe stealing is the wrong word. Taking.
You stealing? You're taking the definition of stealing. What is what is the definition of stealing?
That's why I said it's probably a wrong one.
Taking that is not yours.
Taking from privilege.
No. No, you're misusing privilege.
Not representing my friends well. If I say stealing, that's not it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
fine. You're taking.
So we'll take these things.
Yeah.
And we will know what we are taking.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, these are schools in South B or South C, I think.
Mm.
So they are wealthier kids.
Yeah.
So they have like fruits, they have all these things.
No, they don't have the rain set. They have the Oxford set.
Oxford. Hey, now you're getting
exactly.
Now the Oxford.
That's the Oxford set.
Times
yeah.
of chocolate, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, other guys are just taking that stuff.
Yeah.
And in our mind is that we're taking what we don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, we can make money out of it.
Yes.
So us guys will take all these things.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we will do is when we go back to Kibera, we will go to some, I don't know what name we can call them, but they will, some guys who used to sell scraps would sell, it was booksellers on the road, scrap metal, whatever. Second people,
especially
right?
in
River
Road, yes.
Dragon.
Yeah, not on River Road, Grogan. The guys who used to buy secondhand books, school books. Yeah, I remember at one point when my parents didn't have like enough money, because sometimes you're going to a different class and a higher class, and you're asked to buy like 12 textbooks. You know, and all those 12 textbooks, sometimes it becomes very expensive to buy new books. So my parents would go to some shop and they would get them at a cheaper price at the second-hand bookstores. So I'm trying to think, okay, fine. If people are not taking them there, where are they getting the text? That's
a good observation now. And you related that story really good. Because there are people who have money to buy, not all the money to buy new.
Yeah.
But they want to just second hand, right?
Yeah.
So that means we were your suppliers. That means us guys were your suppliers.
You buy a book, you called Faith, but the book you had up on George Rogan.
And they are nowhere to be seen because there's no evidence. We pick it and bring it here.
Exactly. Oh.
So it used to be, and they would pay us for cheap. Like they would be like, I don't know. They would pay us like 20 bob, 30 bob. We are kids. Remember, we are like
Kenyan shillings, so that's $1.
Kenyan shillings.
$1 to
Bro, what do you mean dollar? It's like a third of a dollar.
So what do you use the money for?
It's a third of a dollar. Now that's the thing. Remember I said sometimes you grow without food and stuff like that.
Oh.
So that is number one motivator.
No.
Yeah, you go to a hotel. First, I can remember every time we'll get the money, we'll go feed ourselves. Yeah. We knew that was the first. Hata kama tuko in a trio, we'll be like, we're going to eat. And then now after that, and this is the problem in growing in a ghetto. Yeah. We will go to gambling. We'll go to gamble. It's not like saving. Yeah. It's like now we're even gambling against us and against other people. Some people will lose money, some people will. So that's the life we.
When you say gambling, okay, I'm sure it's not a casino.
It's not a casino.
What kind of gambling? Like, is it
it's not a casino. Sorry. It's not a casino. There's no casino in Kibera.
What kind of gambling are you talking about?
Yeah. It will be like pool table. Pools had just been introduced in Kibera. I don't know about other places, but they had just been introduced. So you just play pool for money, right? Whoever wins get this money. But for us, mostly it used to be playing cards. So it used to be a couple games. You will choose whatever game. So us guys, the popular one used to be spades. We'll play spades. What here people maybe call poker. Yeah. And then we'll play another maybe called ungafuato. It's hard unless I explain it to you how you win and how you play. Yeah. We knew the games. So depending on what game you want to play, you join a group of boys. And us guys will be playing but you need money.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never used to know playing for free. For fun?
No.
No. Even at 10 years old, 12 years old, we knew you're playing for money. Lose or you win.
Lose or win.
Yeah. So if we make money from selling books and sets and dictionaries that do not belong to us, we will we will use that money.
Yeah, well, that's it.
The money will be used to eat and gamble. Yeah.
So, like, fast forward, like, what was your turning point? You eventually made your way to the US. Like, can you talk about it? Like, how was that journey like? Like, fine, you grew up in Kibera, had this life. Like, what was your adulthood like? You know, fine. I'm glad that you managed to go to school, go to high school, finish high school, go to college, and actually graduate and all that. But like, how was your adulthood like?
That's a big gap, but I can fast forward, right? So yeah, I finished.
No, you finished high school.
Finished high school.
Did you have school fees for high school? Just asking, like, because I know primary school you can maneuver here and there. Like, who helped you out?
I was lucky enough, and I've always been lucky, and I thank God for that. I've always been lucky. So even high school, everything is for me will be just
luck.
Because sometimes just growing up where you don't know. Yeah, sponsoring. So sponsoring.
Yeah.
But it will be like, because like, say for example, if I can start from where I stopped, St. Charles, Luanda, it was a Catholic Brothers School.
Yes.
It was the one running it. So we have missionaries coming in and stuff like that. I just had somebody from New Jersey who liked me and liked my friend George. So for some weird reason, he focused on us and stuff. When we finished high school, he just wanted to make sure we go to high school. But apparently, he had promised us that, but apparently he got cancer, got diagnosed.
Oh,
cancer.
Damn.
And he had to come back to the US for treatment. So when
he was a missionary based in Kibera.
He was a missionary, not based in Kibera. They were in Langata doing other projects, but they will come to our
Kibera, proximity.
He was a lecturer at Tangaza College in Karen.
Oh, okay.
His name was Bob Fitzsimmons, right? So, and that's also answers your question about father figures. He was one of my father figures.
Oh.
So we had hope that we'll go to high school. But when he was diagnosed with cancer, he was like, I don't know how we're going to do this.
The stage?
Yeah. It was like a stage 4 lung cancer. And we are kids. We don't even comprehend all these things. But anyway, he comes back to the US, and then after coming back, he still feels like we are just finishing high school. Me and my friend George, just finishing high school, and he feels like we really need to go to school.
Yeah.
So he comes back, and I feel like here he had been told he only have a certain number of days or months to live. But he didn't disclose that to us.
Yeah.
Right now I live in the US and I'm in the healthcare. I understand this. So I feel like there was something bigger was going on. So anyway, when he came, he just offered to give us school fees for 1 year.
Okay, and that's high school.
That's high school, just for Form 1. Yeah, just for Form 1. So we took all the money, not us directly. We got it through Christian Brothers.
Yeah,
and we paid for high school. I went. My friend George went to a different school, St. George's. Yeah, he studied there in town.
Yeah.
And myself, I went to Langata High School for the whole Form 1. But then he passed on. He was like, he got really ill during that time. And then also that is the period that my mom passed away when I was in high school, Form 1.
Oh.
So I didn't know how to maneuver life without my mom because I knew like even if she didn't have a lot of money, she was like
She was there.
center, right? She was my core. So anyway, my mom passed on, and now I'm like, and the guy who I think like he's my father figure or my sponsor or whatever
Yeah,
name you
somebody
could
you're
call,
looking up to.
they are very ill. Now they are not even replying emails because back in the days we used to talk
On emails.
we didn't have
yeah.
phones and stuff like that. Now it reaches a
Millennials.
point he's not responding and stuff like that. And so
Wow.
eventually we are like, he's already given us what he can, so we go to school that way. Then when my mom passed on, and I was also lucky enough to talk to other people, but also connected to the Christian brothers.
Okay, so at least they knew you.
They knew me, but they didn't know me well. It's just that I had to go there and reintroduce myself.
I'm sorry.
I'm a friend of your guy who's sick, but now I'm stuck because I might need to go to Form 2 and stuff like that. But anyway, so I get scholarship through that program. They had just a new program, and I got a program that took me through high school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is it the same program that took you through university or?
It's a different program.
I'm sorry, you guys are used to a lot of programs.
That's why I bring luck in and God. Because also after high school, what happened is I started looking for kibarugas.
Okay.
Mjengo here and...
Wait. You've worked at Mjengo?
Yeah.
Like you've been into construction, literally construction?
Right.
So what did you used to do? Like carry stones or?
So you guys are just moving because you're just like, you're like 19.
Yeah.
Just moving stones and they tell you to move to a different...
So how much did they used to pay you per day?
It used to be like, it will be like 250 or something.
250 Kenya shillings?
Yeah.
So that's $2. Yeah. Literally. Exactly, like literally.
$2 and thinking of it is just, bro, mind blowing. But I didn't stay there for long. The reason why I'm saying I'm lucky because every time I'll talk to people, they will understand my story.
Okay. So
I talk to these Christian brothers who are now in a different branch. They have another one in South Sea, right?
Okay.
So I go there, I say, hey, I just finished high school. You guys know my story already.
Yeah.
In Kibera, it's bad. Almost all my age mates have been killed because they've joined the gangs.
But you used to steal.
Yeah, but that is minor. Now that is on a lower level.
You know.
Now you go to like high school.
Yeah.
You already have access to like
gangs. The gang. I'm sorry. Did you used to have gangs in Kibera? Like, is there gangs?
We have gangs.
Like, are they like, the way here, like maybe in California, there's the Crips and the Whats?
Not really, but it used to be like regional gangs. You come from Katokera, somebody else comes from
Chicago. So those locations.
Somebody else comes, right? And you have to just stick to your location unless you're accepted in a different location.
Oh.
But that is the thing.
Did you belong to a gang?
No.
Oh.
For some reason, I just was not motivated enough. That's why I was like, when I finished high school, I went to the Christian brothers and I told them, I finished high school right now. I don't know left or right, north or east, west or east, west, north, south, west or east, right? I want an opportunity to just work as I figure my life out.
Let me ask you. You're here. You've grown up in Kibera. You've started, like, life is hard, right? What is that thing that keeps you going to Christian brothers? What is that drive that wanted you to better your life? Looking at your past, do you have that thing that's like was talking to you that was like, you know what, I want better for myself? Because like you said, most of your friends are either dead, incarcerated, or they dropped out of school. Like, what was the force that was making you persistent?
I'll give you a summary, right? You're growing in poverty.
Yeah.
You don't have much.
Mm.
All your peers get pulled into the gangster or drugs, or you're just out there messing people's life. That's all they know.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I've gone to high school. I know I have gotten like a little bit of a light. I feel like there's a light somewhere, even though I do not understand. Right? Have you watched the movie Straw?
Straw?
Yes. The recent Straw.
Yes.
Did you watch that movie?
Yes.
Because
I've watched it.
the main character did not feel like in the entire world, like somebody understood what they were going through.
Yeah.
And it was hard. Even you watching, you do not understand the movie until it's way later and you're like,
yeah, somewhere in there. Oh. Yeah.
Which is just like that movie. Even me, myself, as a main character, I do not understand what is going on.
Okay.
So it reaches a point where I meet one person who I feel like they understand my life. Understand? And that's why I would mention Christian brothers a lot. For like many times, in interview, I'm mentioning Christian brothers because when I met Bob Fitzsimmons from Jersey, he understood me. Fast forward when Bob died, and I was introduced to another person by the name Tom Carney from Australia.
Yeah.
He also understood my story. It's like when you're living in the entire world and nobody's understanding like really what is
happening.
on.
Yeah.
Understand? So there's that one person that I feel understands me. And also there's part of me that I feel I need better for myself because my environment does not allow growth, or what I am experiencing, I cannot see growth. I'm seeing people dying. I'm seeing people in poverty. I'm seeing people not growing. But still, there's something deep within me that tells me I need to grow. I need to do better. I need to help other people. You understand? So fast forward again. Now I'm looking for this opportunity to work with the Christian brothers because, like I said, they understand. Everybody else that I feel is
understanding you. Yeah.
So they tell me, I ask them, even if it's whatever, cut grass, whatever. And Doug, the guy by the name Tom, told me, unless you'll be coming, we have a guy we employ to come and just, what is it? Shamba boy, like a shamba boy.
Yeah.
You tell me about other activities you do, but it's like a shamba boy, literally. We have a guy who does this, but we can give you an opportunity because to know you.
Yeah.
I like anything. So that's why I came in. So I started going to South Sea, just doing this job, manual labor, taking my secateurs and fencing the fence. I'll balance your fence like nobody business. Like,
damn.
Hey, bro, and planting flowers and everything and watering them, bro, like nobody's business.
Wow.
So, but then again, they used to have a lot of visitors. And visitors will come and go. Visitors come and go. And one time they are telling me, one of the visitors want to know more about ghettos around.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's my profession. I think that's where I like, that's it. That's naturally me. Yeah. They give it to me.
Yeah.
And like, I swear, yeah, whoever comes, I'll take them. And most people know you, and when you come from the
you
ghetto.
literally have the, what do you call it? That architectural drawing and stuff. Like, it shows the tunnels and nini. What do you call that thing?
Like blueprints.
Yes, footprint. You literally have the footprint,
Kuna mali ya ngeta.
Munes, you have a point.
Hatutapita pande hii.
Munes, you have a point.
Sawa bana. Naona ulifanya tease. Anajua footprint.
So,
Msewa ghetto mimi.
yeah. So, like the footprint, right? So they gave it to me and I was like, I'm taking these people to Kibera. So I started taking to people. And then they got involved. They were like, now every other visitors, they are like, Simon, take them. And they will pay me the salary that I used to earn. During the day, shamba boying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Used to be 300 Kenya shillings a day. So when I take people out, it will be just 300, right?
So it doesn't matter.
I'm appreciating that because that 300, bro, I never used to have it.
That's a meal.
That's a meal. That's everything. That's a meal. That's my transport.
Yeah.
That's a whole livelihood for me. So one time I took another guy out. He was Britain. Took him out. I showed him around. I would go to like even where I don't live, I'll go to other places, Gasway to all these other places.
Yeah.
And after it was all said and done, and I took him to my apartment, Kakeja. Still ain't apartment. I didn't have an apartment.
One room.
It was like one room, bro.
Would you give him somebody a tour?
A tour. This is it. Yes, kitchen, bathrooms, you do what upstairs.
So confused.
This is it. Wow. Where's the bathrooms right? Where's the kitchen right there?
Bedroom here.
Bedroom, library behind you. That used to be us. So in my apartment, some with a guy by the name Tom Power.
Yeah.
That's one of the. I have a couple turning points in my life. That's one of my turning points. He said, "Let me see your house." I go there. We just chill. I'm telling him about my life and stuff. And I saw that guy cry.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's when I realized, what kind of life? Oh my God. I was like, like I told you initially, I was unaware, right?
No.
Unaware.
So he cries.
Yeah.
Like he's feeling your pain.
He's feeling
you
me. I'm like, why is this guy crying?
You almost ask him.
And my friend George has always been beside me. I'm asking George, it's like, mbona mse analia? Mse analia kweli vitu za kawaida?
You just think like umemuumiza or you hurt him or something?
Yeah, like something happened because tumemzungusha the whole Kibera. Maybe amefeel ama nini and ameona vitu mbaya. So, but anyway, when we asked, he said like, bro, like, how would like somebody be living through all these things you say? Because I think we went deeper. And at that point, we didn't have like filters and stuff. We just saying everything.
Everything like it is.
Like how I grew up, how I eat, how I don't do this. So
I don't even know it, but like you can't afford $10 to pay rent.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Like he was coming from the
Britain.
It was coming from Britain. So you can imagine him making the equivalence to the pound. And he's like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, that's negligible.
Oh yeah.
And these people cannot afford that. That feels like below poverty. And going through everything you're going through, I think he's trying to comprehend.
Right. Exactly.
And here you are just talking about it without emotion because it's your day to day. So maybe in his mind, he's like, oh my God, is this kid even aware of what is happening?
Yeah.
You know, so I understand his emotion.
Yeah.
But I also understand where you're coming from. So
I didn't know.
We
were just there.
Yeah.
And me and my friend, we used to just goof around all the time. And it used to be fun. Everything is funny. Even when you're going through like some sort of situation you will think you wouldn't get yourself out of, we'll just be joking around. Like, and this is just one story I'm telling.
Yeah.
Like right now, if you looked on YouTube, right? If you checked on YouTube, you say, just type Kibera flying toilets. The number 1 or 2, 3 videos you'll see us with my guy. That's when you.
No.
Yeah, that's when you can do it right now.
To limit the flying toilets. You know the flying toilets?
Oh, and we are just talking
We are
about
just
it.
talking and you're not asking. The flying toilets are really. Someone is.
When someone doesn't have a toilet in one of their plots somewhere there. Now what they do, you just stay in your house, you either take a tin or a plastic bag. Then you help yourself from the window. From the window, you just just throw it. That's a flying toilet.
Now
You don't have
it
the
has
AC.
flew from your place to there.
Otherwise, even when you are standing here, you can get a patch of flying toilet in your It's too common, yeah.
Okay. It's not a joke. This is reality.
But we used to goof around. We didn't know. We were just there. It's only fast forward that you realize that was like some kind of life we were living.
I'm sorry. That's. What? I'm sorry. Okay.
And that one we were with like different people. But I'm just trying to tell you, even when we were explaining to this guy, we were just laughing. We were like,
Yeah, because you guys are just laughing.
Yeah.
Like it's casual.
Yeah. Used to be us, and you're just telling our story. And then people will relate. Now, this guy, Tom Power, right?
Yeah.
Tom Power, he finishes off, he cries, and then he's like, just take me home. And then he goes and we take him, like, I'll take him to like the town. And then he takes a 12C. 12C goes to South Sea.
Yeah.
And then he's safe from there on with his cameras and stuff. He goes, and then he now contacts my close guy, the Tom Carney guy.
Yeah.
And ask him, like, yeah, what is that guy's goal? What does he?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
Like and the Tom tells him, yeah, we know him for a long time, and he's been, working for us, and we took him through high school, but right now there is no plan. And he says we need to have a plan.
Oh, so now this is the guy who makes the initiative.
Yeah, he says we need to have a plan, and he says that guy needs to go to college. So he starts arranging everything, and I don't know, I'm unaware. Then they call me in the office. Right? They ask me, they say, Tom calls me and say, there's a Tom Carney and there's a Tom Power. So Tom Carney calls me and says, Tom Power wants you to find a way to go to college. And so I say, that's fine. I don't know where to start from.
Wow. Like, how was he getting that news? He wants you to go to college. Like, from this person who doesn't think like I have this opportunity or doesn't even, you're not even comprehending it. And somebody just comes out of nowhere and says, I want you to go to college. And I'm going like how was it like that moment? Like it feels like it was very, I don't know about me, but like I think I would break down like literally,
So it is where now you start now adding 1 + 1. You feel like, okay, I cannot see potential in me, but somebody else can. Understand? So I'm like, okay, so how do you even go? Because in my mind, I've never even thought about school, about like college, and I'm like, I'm good where I am, right? So now so I'm thinking, and I'm asking them, where do I go to college and stuff like that? They're like, in high school, what was your score? And I didn't really perform well because I didn't have a lot of it. I knew growing up I was smart, but I was also, I didn't work as hard as I should have.
Yeah.
So I had like a C+, right? And they tell me C+ is the minimum grade to go to any university.
Yeah.
And I'm like, even I'm being shocked by that information.
You didn't know.
Kenya, I should know this information. And I'm like,
Charles Lwanga did that.
St. Charles Lwanga did not prepare me for this. St. Charles Lwanga did not prepare me for this. So I'm like, so they tell me, and then in my mind, I always thought that you have to have like an A-, B+ to go to
campus or something. Yeah.
So I start looking for school and blah, blah, blah. And then now it tells me.
Yeah.
He has a group, Tom Power now. I meeting with Tom Power, the guy who had taken around
Yes.
Yeah. So the guy tells me that they have a program called Cameo Aid. I don't know if it's still in existence. So Cameo Aid was operating off of Uganda, right?
Yeah.
So he tells me there's Cameo Aid, and the group that they are in Britain, they do programs with children in Uganda.
Yeah.
And young kids who are trying to make it and stuff like that.
Mm-mm.
But they're just focused in Uganda. And he tells me the way your story is and the way I kind of have seen you, I feel like we don't operate in Kenya, but I feel like we need to put you in. But I'll talk to my board.
So it's called like Cameo Aid.
Cameo Aid.
Oh.
So he talks to the people and he tells me these guys, they've just decided that you can be an exclusive person from like Kenya. Otherwise, everything runs from Uganda.
Oh.
And we'll pay you at least your first year of university.
Oh.
And so,
oh, bless them.
Yeah, I was happy.
Bless them.
So I looked for a university and I ended up in Catholic University.
So what did you do at Catholic University? Like, what did you take?
Mathematics.
No.
Computer science. That's when I
Looks like
when I would
uko na device. Watu za kuiba vizuri. Why? Like, why that route?
No, there is again, you only do things you understand or things you've heard of or influence. You have some influence. So my influence came from a guy who was a friend of Tom Kearney, who one time they visited me in high school. And when I was talking to this new guy, he told me he was doing some geomatic engineering or something.
Oh, so
he told me he told me that it was hard for him to get a job.
Yeah.
But where he feels like there's opportunities like computer science, because even if you're not employed, you can do blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that was so big them days, I remember.
Yeah.
That was so deep, so big. I think I did even I personally did a pre-university in computer science,
Right.
you know. It was just like kind of the in thing at that time. So I understand when you tell me like you did mathematics and okay, I don't understand the mathematics part of it. I understand the computers. What?
You don't understand the mathematics,
No.
but the computer science.
The computer part of it, I do understand. But yeah, then
You find it indirect. Yeah, but even me, I didn't understand it then. And I didn't even have a very good grade in KCSE for like mathematics. They even had me redo my mathematics. The
pre-university part of it,
or the bridging.
The
So
bridging,
I did like a bridging, and they were okay. They were like, "We are okay with all your grades. Just do a little bridging." I got like a B+ in mathematics, so I joined the mathematics and computer science.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, I did 4 years of university there and graduated. But to answer now your question, if that's how I got the opportunity. You understand? You follow my story, right? You asked like how I got an opportunity.
Yeah, like school fees and
so
everything.
I gave you the whole
private toilet and $10 for rent, and then you're here and you're telling me you're in university. So I'm like, okay, what happened? Like how did you get there? You know, or rather, what? I know you got there. And I'm glad like they sponsored you to go there, but I don't know you as a person, as I know, like what did you do? Like did you persist with it, or it just happened that you're just lucky and you just ran along with it? Like did you want it enough to want to go?
I chose it. Oh, it's not like I
not the subject, the university part of it. Did you want it enough to go to university?
Of course, this was like my dream, but it was far-fetched.
Oh,
you know, there are things you know. If right now I was talking to you about getting $5 million in 2 months.
Yeah,
that is so far-fetched to you, right?
Yeah,
that is how it felt to me. It was like I never thought about college, never thought about university. I was from the ghetto, growing in poverty. My absent father, I have a mother who eventually passed away, and I'm here just struggling. It's far-fetched to tell somebody. And then I end up in private university.
Oh.
We really don't have like
bougie.
people from that kind of lifestyle going to a
Going to
private
those
place.
it's
So,
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was far-fetched.
What about your siblings? Like, where are they in all this?
So all these, it's also a huge story. Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to school.
Also going to school. They are struggling. My younger ones are going to in primary school this time.
St. Charles Long.
Yeah, different school. Different school. And my two brothers up, like my elder brothers are just also maneuvering life. Yeah.
Oh, they're there, but they're just struggling.
Everybody's maneuvering.
So how did you get yourself to the US?
Okay. So now, later on, I finished school. I'm struggling in Nairobi and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always thought, since I was in the university, like I will say second year, I've always wanted to go to the US.
What was driving you?
It was like one lady, number one lady, just good friends, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, the parents have taken her to the US.
Oh, she only parents.
Her name is Popo. Shout out to Popo. I don't know her. She lives in Texas or something.
Have you ever met?
We've never met since I came to the US, but I was like, this school where people just go to the US.
The US, I want to go there.
I want
to go there.
You know, all of a sudden your group will change. You know, kuna kale level stealing boats.
Oh, so you can. Oh, okay. Now I get it. It's Catholic University, so you meet these people.
Yeah.
Oh, so now
I'm
you're like,
things. In fact, I saw things and I was like, bro. Now that's when I realized, like, completely we were in poverty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, going to people's houses in Karen.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're making friends and people like you like them, and they come visit my folks and stuff. Yeah. And that's you go to people's houses and you're like, swimming pool.
I like that.
I remember one guy, Imanu. Went to Imanu's guy. High state was Wamos. I can really remember. Like their own household. They have a name for their home state.
Come on.
It was called Wamos, yes, in Karen.
Woo! Yeah.
Bro, they have a name for their house.
The house.
So you're going to Wamos, or it used to be like the surname of the owner and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then we are just chilling with him, and him always asking me, are you going to the pool or you want to go barbecue? And I'm like, bro.
I've never I told you, I've never entered the pool in my life.
No, pool I had, but still, everything is hard to fathom.
Yeah.
And then where he just got me is just, I was asking, why are the dog eating the steak? Like, what are we gonna eat? They're making good steaks for the dogs. That was my shocker. Shocker of my lifetime, bro. I was, man, where are the dogs eating the steak?
You're used to dogs eating warwe.
Yeah, they're just wondering, uko, kwa mtaa.
Jitafutie.
Jitafutie, bro. All of a sudden, I was like Kimbavu, bro. Kimbavu in the Kilek.
Okay.
And then Imanu tells me, there's these guys, he calls them guys. These guys have to eat well. And I'm like, bro, like for you to buy all this meat, how much is it costing? He tells me that the dad spends 10K, I don't know, a week.
Oh, the dog's food. Can you adapt to it?
I want to be here. I want to be part of your dogs, bro. Never had to live. I've never had to live such a life now.
Man, come on.
So but I see wealth like in real life this time.
Yeah.
Now I'm meeting people, and now this is when I'm now coming to reality with what life
is,
what life pertains. So so I'm thinking about going to I'm thinking that I've always heard about the US. You go there, your life changes, right? I see Popo going. And then also I see a couple of my cousins going to the US. that also was a motivator because I took them like to the
You are part of the entourage.
part of my entourage.
Entourage to the
Where you are,
to the airport.
where the watchman, not the airport,
The
embassy. Where your journey ends, you went
At
here. Watchman.
the security gate.
Yeah, you do not have it. So I will always, we will go to many interviews and I will always stay there. But I will also think to myself, one day I want to go to that US. You know, when everything seems like big, you always want.
You want what?
Yeah. So anyway, now, then I was also asking myself, how do you go to the US? So the nearest answer I had to that question is, you do green card.
Oh,
You
yeah.
fill in
Lottery, yeah.
Lottery. So I'll fill in every year. Every year.
Where now?
I don't know, 208, 209. Then fast forward 10 years later, I've never gotten any
response. 10 years.
Nothing, bro.
Dude, what have you been doing for 10 years? Okay, I'm assuming you've graduated.
And
yeah, with your mathematics and computer science, were you able to get like a job easily in Kenya or like?
Yeah. Are you from Kenya? You're not from Kenya. In Kenya,
noted.
In Kenya, it's not as easy as it sounds, you know. You graduating and get a job, I realized that it's not as easy as it sounds, right?
Yeah.
So I did not get a job. And I know many of my friends who got a job. So we all know in Kenya, it's like who you know.
Who you know.
Yeah, so I tried applying.
Considering who you know are incarcerated.
Yeah, who I know in community prison. Who I know.
Yeah, so like
the rest of the people I know is back home, like Kibera and
stuff. Yeah.
And my family is also just there. Right?
Your friends in college like didn't refer you, or how was it like?
I was hoping for that, but people get hooked up by their uncles and fathers. It's not easy.
Yeah, also their parents don't know you.
Yeah, it's usually like parents to parents.
Yeah, true.
It's not easy, but most people got jobs and stuff like that. I just did what
how could you
just India biashara and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so you started a business?
Yeah.
Oh, what were you doing?
I was selling movies in town. Unaingilia biashara yangu, wachekelea biashara yangu nini?
What?
I was selling movies in town, bro.
Please explain. What do you mean you're selling movies?
So
you work at a movie store.
Yeah, so in I can give you a story of how I ended up in in campus, right? And one guy by the name Bolly keeps on bringing movies to us. And remember, I'm from Kibera, so all
this is
recent movies ya jana, me don't know nothing about it. Ati watu wanasema unajua hii movie ilitoka jana. Bro, us guys are used to watching Vietnam movies. za last year huko kwa video za kwa video za mtaa where you pay 5 bob. So I'm not used to the lifestyle of ati movie ilitoka juzi inaitwa whatever. So now this guy keeps on telling us all about these movies. That's a good thing with exposure. It's good to be exposed. So now I'm getting curious, and the guy tells me he's opened a shop in Rongai. Remember our schooling is in Karen. So he's opened a shop in Rongai.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to come see your shop.
Okay.
So I go to Bolly's shop.
Rongai?
Rongai. And I see how they're operating. They got like banners and the computer, everything. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, even me, I think I can do this. Even me, I think I can do this.
The entrepreneur.
I don't know everything about what they're doing, but I think they can do this.
So the entrepreneur and you start speaking.
Exactly. So I tell Bolly to just mentor me and stuff like that. And he was good enough to mentor me and tell me, hey, we're going to come, you ban the movie and stuff like that. So I started my first hustle. Remember, I'm going to school with the rich kids.
Yeah.
So wherever joints wanaenda, they are spending money. Now I have to look for money.
I mean, you have to fit in.
You have to fit in.
Yeah.
So I started the movie selling business.
You did sell it to them?
I sold the movies to them.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Those were your first customers, you know.
My first investment was a computer. A Core2 Duo, with desktop with the screen Apple. Put it in my room, and I will burn movies at night.
Yeah.
During the day, I go to sell in the university.
Yeah.
Before classes, during, between breaks, and after. Me and my mind is in movies. I gotta make money.
And you're going to the US. Hollywood!
Yeah, finally. Eventually I will let. Eventually.
Hollywood.
It's gonna be Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Well, so I sell movies and I started getting money to be able to partake in their events and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's how I started like being even able to be close to these people.
Yeah.
Because even these people have places they meet up and you don't want to show them all your poverty.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You don't want to show them all your poverty. But anyway, start selling movies. So that's the first thing I knew about like movies. But now after graduating, I don't have a job. What else do I know?
What do you do?
I just know the movies. So the movies, my first thing, I didn't have capital. The first thing I did, I had been introduced to a mutual like investment.
Yeah, the funds, yeah.
Yeah, out of Mamangina. So the first thing I did, I burned a lot of movies after school because I don't have customers. I went to Mamangina, went to a mutual, started selling to the people in that thing.
Cutting.
Then I had membership in Equity. Went to Equity, introduced myself. I sold to the people there. You know, that time you're like, I have to eat.
You're still hawking your movies.
I'm hawking my movies. Naeka ka bag na ban nini, niko na ka computer na ban movies, naeka kwa bag. Na huko, za movies. Unaelewa?
Yes.
So then it grew. Kidogo nikafungua shop in Kabete where I used to live.
Yeah.
And before you know it, I fungua a shop in Tao in another branch. And I became like a really kind of a movie guru, you will say. I knew what was going on in the movie industry.
Who's who in the Hollywood scene?
Who's who in the Hollywood scene?
How much did you used to sell like those, like you're banning CDs, right?
Yeah, we are banning.
Yeah, like how much did you used to sell them for?
Ours was cheap, 40 bob.
So how much did you use?
So everybody else was selling 50 bob. Me, I'm selling 40 bob.
The Kikuyu,
we have to get many customers.
So how much did you used to make like a day?
I started with like making 500 shillings a day.
Yeah, that's
1,000 shillings a day.
So that's $10 a day, $5.
Yes, to 2,000. To some point, I was making even greater.
I have a question. Like when the Christian brothers, when they sponsored your education, were they giving you your day-to-day, your transport? Or they just pay school fees and the rest is up to you?
They did, and they customized the program. That's the good thing about them. It's because they knew I didn't have anybody to depend on.
Oh, okay.
So, how am I going? I went to high school in Meru. How will I go to Meru? So they'll give me school fees. They'll give me a little
transport, pocket money.
Money for shopping. Not much, but it was enough. Watanipea kidogo ya kwenda shule.
Boss, umetoka Kibera, umezoea kidogo. Ulikuwa umezoea kidogo.
Nilikuwa nimezoea. Nataka nyingi ya kupeleka wapi? Nyingi ni ya kupeleka wapi? Swala nyeti.
So how did you get yourself to the US?
So nimesema sasa the influence of Akina Popo.
Yeah,
my
Popo.
cousins and applied
Should look
lottery.
for Popo.
I need to look for Popo. Name is Wamboy. I believe she lives in Dallas. But and we've talked since I came to the US. We've talked a couple times on the phone. But then I'm doing lottery, DV lottery, not winning. Then at one point, my sister got lucky.
Oh, a lottery?
No, through F1 visa.
Oh,
I'm as a student.
Oh, yeah, student. Yeah.
So when she came and I was here thinking, okay, now she's calm and she's also trying to survive here, stuff like that. And then now I'm asking her, I've been doing this DV lottery. How about I try a forward visa, So anyways, I was also thinking about doing a master's because I had done a bachelor's, right?
Yeah.
So I started applying for
Master's here.
master's here and I got a couple applications accepted. One was Arizona State. The other one was Grand Canyon University. They were accepting me from some masters in...
Why Arizona? I'm just assuming, why?
Because she lived there.
Oh, your sister was already in Arizona?
Yeah, that's all I need.
Oh, so you only know Arizona?
Yeah, so
okay, kwa Texas, where Krisha?
Am I gonna do G Washington? I don't know, Seattle. Right?
Yeah.
But anyway, that did not work. But eventually I came as a visitor, and when I visited, I liked the place and stuff like that. But from there on, there was like,
then you fell in love instead.
Well, I fell in love. So much things transpiring around that. And I just ended up here. And this is where I am.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So, being here, this kid from Kibera struggled through life. You're here. You arrived. I'm assuming you arrived in Arizona. So, what was life like? Like, what was your first reactions? Or what was your life like? Did you come in, immediately get into work? Or, like, what was it like? Cultural differences and everything. Like, what was it like for you?
Well, just even landing. The person who knew English back home, even just communication, as basic as that. In LA, I landed in LA.
Oh, really?
As basic as just communicating, it was just becoming a whole problem. And now I'm like, how am I not able to pass my point across?
Oh, you had communication struggles.
Yeah, like even baggage, I'm in the baggage claim, I want these and stuff, and I'm having struggles. That was the first shocker, right? Second is because I moved now from LA to Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
Now in Phoenix, in Arizona in general, the weather is terribly hot.
Yeah, it is hot there.
Right? So even though Africa, as people say it here in America, they refer it as hot.
Yeah.
That's not the hotness we're used to.
Yeah.
This is some different level of hotness, right?
Yeah.
So the weather wasn't as good to me as I would have wanted, right?
Yeah.
But I'm here now. You're starting afresh. You're thinking about how you could get a job, how you could get all these things and settling down. So it was the culture shock is, the food you eat, this hostile
environment,
weather, communication, understand, and just starting life in general, starting afresh. So that was hard for me, but I just started and tried to maneuver around.
No, okay. Yeah. So how did you get to Washington? Like, what did you used to do? What did you do for money? Like, what is your career like?
So eventually, I talking to a couple of people who I knew in the US, and they're like, and I'm telling them what challenges I'm facing and what I want for my life and stuff like that. And most people are like advising me Washington could be a nice place.
Yeah.
And so I ended up in Washington.
So what were you doing in Washington?
And, I became a caregiver. I went to
explain like what exactly. They're different. I understand that there are different kind of caregiving, one-on-one, adult family home, hospitals, rehabilitation facilities. Like what kind of a caregiver, and was it hard? Like, what was the journey like for you to being a caregiver?
So in Washington, I went to like HCA, which is Home Care Aid School.
Oh,
I did the hours that was required of me, did my exam, got my certification, and started my job as live-in caregiving.
Oh, for the adult family home?
The adult family home. So you go in there and, I'm working there like 6 days a week, sometimes 5 days a week. And then I go to
24 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours.
Sometimes it's even 24 hours, because even what you call a shift there they will say is like 12 hours, but you still end up doing 24 hours because you live in that facility, you live in that house, taking care of people. You're not going to select that. I took care of them during the day, right? That is what I was paid for. And then at night, what happens? You're still there. I'm living there, so I'm still taking care of them. And that's where I started. And I appreciate the opportunity of the people who've come before us, Kenyans, because sometimes I hear people bashing them about them paying low wages. To some extent, it could be true. They pay low wages to newcomers.
Yeah.
But I also appreciate the fact that we have Kenyans who are here and they've already created opportunities for us.
For somebody who's coming in.
Yeah. As a new person, you don't know nothing, you have nothing, and they employ you and you start from there. So that's where I started from, making my $120 a day, which was good money for me.
Working for 24 hours?
Yeah, 24 hours.
So, you came here, you became a caregiver. Like that was your first job and everything. Like, is that the only thing you've done?
So now, became a caregiver for a little while. And then I heard that people can go to school and become like, I was HCA, like I said, home guy. And now I want to become like a CNA. Most people are like, you can become a CNA that will allow you to work in even nursing homes and hospitals and stuff like that, right?
Did you explore the opportunities apart from like healthcare?
Yeah, but
did you know other?
Yeah, but that is like the path I'm being led towards, right?
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, when I hang out with people, because I used to go like doing meetups and stuff like that, I'm hearing about tracking. That tracking is a good opportunity. You're going to go over the road and make good money and all this kind of stuff. So I was torn in between. Now I'm like thinking about my former career. I went to school, to the university for IT. It did not work. I started a business that did not work, and I started many businesses. There's so many things we jump. Like, in Kenya. Now I'm here. I started HCA. I'm thinking about CNA.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm hearing about tracking. Now I have to go to school to become a tracker. But I felt good about it. So I went to school and got like a CDL, commercial driver's
license.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just drive like 18-wheelers over the road. I was like,
yeah.
I am very adventurous. So I was like, that is going to take me all over the US. So why not?
In Rio.
29. So I joined in. Like, I did that, but then I did not start working.
Yeah.
In driving school, I met other people who introduced me to another opportunity. They were like, this fishing job makes a ton of money. You make 30K, 20K.
So now you're from HCA.
HCA.
Did you do your CNA or not yet?
Now CNA is on pause.
No, you're
CNA is on pause. Tracking. In tracking before I graduate.
Fishing?
I'm diverted to fishing. And they even give me the links. They give me the contacts.
Yeah.
The guy by the name was Abdi or Amadi.
Yes.
Amadi tells me everywhere, gives me the links.
Yeah.
And they connect me to American seafood.
Oh, okay.
Seattle.
Yeah.
So I go to Seattle.
Yeah.
I meet with people and they're like, okay, if you're interested to join, blah, 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 okay, you can join. But you'll come this particular day for interview and we'll show you what it takes to become a fisherman.
Oh, Lord. So, literally.
Literally, what does it take? In my mind, I'm like, what does it take to become a fisherman? Alaska. I thought you just go and fish.
So you better for What does he do?
Yeah, I went home asking myself those questions. I'm gonna go back to Seattle, this address, 3310 something, I mean, to just be told of what it takes to
become a fisherman.
Yeah.
So you actually did the fishing itself, like, or like commercial fishing?
So American Seafood is commercial fishing company.
Yeah.
But when I went back for what it entails to become a fisherman,
Yeah.
what they do is that they put you in a room like this.
Okay.
And they show you some videos, some weird videos of people fishing in Alaska, people going overboard. I don't know if you know.
Like you flip.
Yeah, overboard, you're falling. You are going on by your day, and then you fall.
And you're in deep sea.
Water. Yeah, you're in deep sea. You're in the Bering Sea.
Nah.
No,
Nah.
you're fast.
Nah. Fast. Well, like, so.
Yeah, so they show us all the terrible videos of how it is the number one most dangerous job in the world.
Mm-mm.
So
Oh, wait a minute.
You really have to know. You really have to be decided.
Wait a minute. Like, it's the number one most dangerous job.
That's what they told us. And when I Googled that time...
So what was wrong with you? Why did you want to go there?
Remember I told you from Kibera I was an adventurous kid.
So it pays a lot of money or what?
Money, I'm hearing about money, but I feel like I want to adventure.
Oh.
So even after they told us all these things to scare us away, some people were scared away, I still wanted to join.
Oh. So, okay, fine, cool.
So,
I'm just saying it, listen, like, you literally went fishing.
Yeah, so I joined. We take off from Seattle, Harbor 99.
Yeah.
We go headed to Alaska. Very bad experience after 2 hours.
Oh,
very bad experience.
What do you mean after 2 hours?
Getting seasick and all this stuff. And
did you fly there or you left with a boat or something?
Left on a boat from...
No!
Yeah,
from Seattle?
From Seattle headed to Alaska.
Natandege huko.
Tandege hatukuwa na...
Kufurahishwe. That's it.
Hatukuona. Tuliingia kwa maji. Then we were told that you will have to take these pills.
Pills?
The pills, anti-seasick.
Pills?
Yeah, seasick.
Oh, really?
You know, you get some pills.
So how long were you there, like, for you to get seasick? Or do you get seasick immediately? Remember,
they're telling me these are the pills. They're giving everybody.
Before
and
you
I'm
leave.
refusing. I'm like, me have go ghetto.
Boy,
Kibera tunapea madawa sasa ndio asipesika kienda kwa ocean. Bro, I did not.
Na umecheza dufu mpararo.
Dufu mpararo. Now nini bro. 2 hours in.
Yeah.
I was terribly sick. Terribly sick.
Oh, like,
I'm vomiting, you know. Just having fevers. I just want to die. Like,
is it moving fast or?
It's not moving as fast, but it's emotion. It's emotion.
Oh, motion sickness.
Yeah. It's motion sickness in body, and then in sea. You're not used to that.
Yeah.
So you get sick, and I felt really sick. Eventually, I agreed to take the pills. I took the pills. And I had like the first 2 bad days, and then eventually I was good. 4 days in, we are in Bering Sea. No, like 3 days we were like at the border of Canada. Now we are chilling a little bit, and then we went to the Bering Sea.
What do you mean Bering Sea? Like,
so you go to Alaska, but now you go to like to the sea, to the like deep sea. Now the Bering Sea. Yeah.
That's called a Bering Sea.
Yeah, the name. Okay. You know, there's like the Red Sea.
Yeah.
Uko Egypt North. There's the Red Sea.
Atlantic.
Alaska, there's the Bering Sea.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So we went to the Bering Sea, close to Russia.
Why?
Yeah, close to Russia. And yeah, so so we did fishing. It was commercial fishing.
Yeah.
Do like big nets, size of football pitches.
Okay. So you like throw them in the water or something?
Throw them in the water, you anchor down, and you wait for the fish. Us guys used to specialize with a fish called yellowfin.
Okay.
Yeah, yellowfin.
No.
It's so many times.
I'll just think. So, is there like a spot where now I'm getting yellowfin here?
No, the
Getting
captain
bonfin
is up to
here,
the
whatever.
captain. Yes.
Oh,
The captain knows
okay.
the routes
Oh, okay.
and they have experience. So they take us a certain spot, they anchor down,
Mm.
and then we fish from there.
Okay. So you don't catch anything else, you just catch yellowfin.
You do not catch anything else. Your main goal is yellowfin, but of course there's bycatches.
Yeah, oh man, and tilapia and
they come.
buta, no, those ones are fresh lake fishes. So sea fishes.
Yeah, kuna hizi. Yeah, but there's just different other types of fish.
Yeah.
Cod, the halibut and all that. But
okay, so you can get anything, but like the majority is yellowfish.
Yes, but
okay,
you follow
depending
the
on where you are.
Yeah, but you can't catch whatever you catch that is not allowed, you put it back.
Oh, is it?
If you catch it and it's allowed, you can eat it, but it was not our main focus. Like cod, regular cod, we'll catch and eat it in the boat.
So, hold on. So when you're in the sea, like do you have meals or you eat whatever you catch?
Oh no, it's a good life there. Apparently. Yeah, so we'll go deep sea to fish, and once we catch enough, and remember this boat is all in one. You catch, you process, you store. So by the time you're coming from the sea, going to the mainland, you have the fish ready to send it to China because our product used to go to China. Chinese love the yellowfin.
Oh.
Yeah, they love the yellowfin. That's probably why you wouldn't know it.
So it goes to Chinese and then probably it comes back.
Maybe, I don't know. But our products, we will send it to China.
Oh.
But we've done everything.
Yeah.
So we've scanned, processed it, we've packaged, so we are just going to offload. And then we'll go to a place called Dutch Harbor out of Alaska. Yeah.
Yeah.
Offload in Alaska, stay there 1 or 2 days, then go back to the sea.
Hey. Do you get out of the boat or something like,
that is the only
get
time.
Some fresh air.
Yeah, that's the only time. Offloading time. Because you're getting fish out of the boat.
So you sleep outside the boat? Like, you check a hotel or something?
You still sleep on the boat. You go do your thing.
When a boat. That's hard.
Maisha ngumu.
Yeah.
But we do seasons there. So there used to be A season, B season. I was on B season. B season, I think it's, I don't know, June to like August, September there. And then A season is winter time, December, January, when it's really cold. So me, I had done B season and then I wanted to think if I will do A season.
A season.
So our season ended in 3 months. 3 months, a couple of days, our season ended. We met our goal, we finished, so we're coming back to us.
Sure.
Yeah, we go to the shores, to Dutch Harbor to offload.
Yeah.
Then now come straight to
Seattle.
So that's what we did.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so when we came to the mainland and started my life, and I was like, I don't think that's for me too.
No, you drop it.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm had
good experience, but they started emailing us, oh, we are planning for A season and we are going to meet here. Hey, bro, no.
Did you reply? Did you respond?
Never emailed, never said nothing back about going back.
But you knew you on yourself. No.
Yeah.
So like when you're saying no, do you have a plan, like what you want to do next?
I have a plan.
Yeah.
Remember, where fishing started, I was already
doing CDL. Yeah.
And I have a license already. By the time I went fishing, I had that CDL license. And that's a big thing in the US. When I was coming, you have a CDL. So when I came and I didn't want to go back fishing, now I'm saying I'm going to join the trucking.
Yeah. Maybe not go back to trucking. Do you love this thing? Do you feel compelled to do it, or you're just doing it to make, because people are saying this has money? Are you just trying out things, or you're doing it because, man, it's a job I'm looking for?
So if you note it clearly, in all the things I'm being involved in, they have two features that I came to realize later, right? They have two features in common, right? Number one is money. Of course, you can't fill out money. But number two is adventure. Most of the things I get involved in, they have a certain adventure aspect in them. So I'm thinking like fishing is I'll get money. I'll explore.
And see the sea.
Have a good time.
In different colors. Today yellow, today blue, today green.
Yes.
The sea, the sunrise, the inset in the west. No, because I'm just trying to, you're in sea, dude. There's nothing you're seeing.
Nothing, bro. It's a different world. It's a different world out there.
So this is not adventure. This is this is kind of but anyway,
to me it was adventure.
Yeah, okay.
Now coming back to the tracking, adventure also is pushing me.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like
traveling and stuff.
I know I'm gonna be traveling in different states and stuff and still making money. So I come, apply for jobs. Swift takes me. Swift is one of the biggest tracking companies. They take me and boom, I'm OTR, what they call over the road.
Oh, OTR.
Yeah, I'm OTR. Now, that means it's state to state. It doesn't matter where they send you.
Yeah.
You're not local, you're not regional. I pick OTR. Now you see now where my adventurous thing is coming.
So do you come back to your home state, or you're just going? Everything is in the truck?
Everything is in the truck, but you go for like a month approximately. Then come back home. Go for a month, come back home. Then during that period, COVID hit. Right?
Oh, okay.
Now COVID is 2021. COVID 2020. COVID hits, and most of our luggages, most of our stuff that we pick and drop are from China. And all of a sudden, businesses are going
dropped. Yeah.
You understand? So now, the routes that were being given, usually they will give us like 1,000 miles. Now they're giving me 200 miles. That way you don't make.
So you're not making anything.
Because you get paid per mile.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I'm not making anything. And I'm also struggling. I'm sleeping in the desert in Nevada, in the different places in Dallas,
Texas,
and it's not making sense to me. Because for me, at that point, I was used to socializing. I want to meet with friends and stuff like that.
Good.
And now I'm all alone in the truck, sleeping in my truck, eating at the truck stops, and taking showers at truck stops, and just picking and dropping luggages, picking and dropping stuff, right? So it wasn't making sense to me, and I was like, I think I've had it. I'm not going to take this anymore.
No, but by the time you get there, like, were you feeling like you're living your purpose? Like, were you making decisions that are good for you? You know, like, were you doing things that are propelling you to become a better person, or were you just feel like I'm living, I'm there, I'm in the world, I'm being? There are all these other influences that are influencing you, friends, your social life, the people around you. Were you feeling like, okay, fine, I got purpose, or were you just there like, I gotta make money in the US and just exist?
Yeah, that's a good point. Because I think I also realized I'm not living my purpose. I'm out here just driving and making money. And not even like good enough money. Just living, And I felt like a part of me I was not living fully.
Were you messing up?
So that time I'm not even messing up. I'm just going over the road, make money, and then come for a couple of days, then go back. But when business went down, I had to come back.
Yeah.
Then at one point I decided maybe this is not for me again. You understand? This is not for me.
Tracking
tracking is going to be put aside and I have to look for another thing. And then now it circles back to remember the CNA I mentioned.
CNA,
I never did. Now I'm
back.
coming here in this COVID time, and guess what? Which people are making money?
Healthcare.
CNAs and nurses. Healthcare industry. CNAs and nurses are making the most money, and I don't even have a CNA.
Yeah.
And I'm here thinking, it's been 2-3 years. Yes. I don't have a CNA because people tell me, oh, there's a job in Oregon, there's this.
Yeah.
You need a CNA.
Yes.
I don't have. I've become a truck driver.
Yes.
I've become a fisherman. I've done all these living jobs, and somebody is asking me if I have a CNA to get a good opportunity and $50 an hour.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't have a CNA. And I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing with my life? I don't even have a CNA. CNA is 1 month thing, training. So anyway, I go back to school, get my CNA, and now go back to healthcare industry. That's how I found myself back in the healthcare industry.
So you're there, you've done your CNA, fine. COVID hit, you're not making money in trucking, so you decide to come back. You decide to go back to CNA. And I'm just thinking, are you driven to CNA because of the money part of it? People are making money during COVID time.
Yeah.
Do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel like this is my purpose? Or do you feel like you want more? And if you feel like you want more, where is that turning point in your life where you feel like, okay, fine, no.
Right.
I'm better. Like, I need more.
Right. So one of the reasons why I came back to doing CNA job, right, is because I felt some sense of fulfillment when I was taking care of people as a caregiver back in the days.
Oh, okay.
When I was doing HCA.
Yes.
So now I feel like I can advance, from HCA, the advance is CNA, right? I can just advance a little bit and take care of people,
Yes.
And that's where I feel like I'm able to take care of people and get a sense of fulfillment from that. At the same time, get my own free time and be able to socialize out here. Understand? So now within this path of becoming a CNA is when now I meet people, other set of people who are kind of influencing me into a different direction. Like, for example, a nurse by the name Audrey meeting me, a hospice nurse, meeting me in these like one-on-one jobs every now and then. And she's always asking me, I know you're a good CNA, but why just a CNA?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, why not just a CNA? Like, why not? She's like, you could become like a nurse like me. And I'm like, oh, that's another far-fetched idea. I never thought about becoming a nurse. But she's telling me all these good things, telling me things I want to hear, telling me that I feel like you could make a good nurse. I feel like it fits you well. In fact, to tell you the truth, that even when I come here, you do 50% of my job. So I feel like you need to try this nursing and advance from CNA to nursing.
So now, okay, fine. She talks to you and everything. Like, what is that turning point? What is that thing that drives you like, I'm going for nursing? I'm going to do. Did you do it immediately? Did you take your time? Did you do it done? Like,
when she said, and I had a conversation with a couple people, one of them also being another friend of mine who was pursuing her education. She was probably doing medicine.
Yeah.
And she's always calling me every now and then. She's always calling me every now and then, telling me, like, why is it that every time I call you, you're in the same position? I'm now CNA for a minute. Now she's like, every time you're always at the same place. Like, I think you're more than a CNA. And you could even start with like LPN. Don't even go for anything. Just start LPN. That's what she used to tell me. Now I started thinking about that. And I was like, now researching what does it take to become even an LPN, which is like the lower standard of like nursing.
Like a nursing, yeah.
Yes, and like that. So I really got motivated. And at one point, I just decided, I think I can do this. Let me just go back to school and become a nurse.
So, like, your motivations, did you suffer from any imposter syndrome? Were you comfortable in that profession? Like, just what is your journey like, starting out as a nursing student and eventually becoming a nurse?
So I don't think there was any imposter syndrome to begin with, right? So all I know about myself is that I know when it comes to academics, it might be hard, but I can still go and make it. So I know that about me growing up. I can go to a school and be able to just go through a program and at least pass.
Mathematics.
No. So I was like, my worry was like, am I gonna still do that? Just be able to go to nursing school. People tell of stories of when they started school and they didn't finish and stuff like that. So that was my main thing. I was like, I just want to join school, start and finish. But thank God I met very nice people in school. We became the best of friends and we were helping each other in studying and stuff like that. So no imposter syndrome. And even went ahead to finish and do my NCLEX and pass at first try, right? So I did not struggle that part. The part of the imposter syndrome is now I'm a nurse already. You pass NCLEX, you're a nurse immediately. Now you're going to the interview and here nurses are in demand. It just give you a job. You go and start, and now that is when I've first met with my first imposter syndrome.
So being a nurse, like, do you feel like it has helped you healed from your background in some way, or like, what's the difference? Do you have more strength and compassion? Because I remember you spoke about this guy who came to interview you and you're telling him about all these flying toilets and stuff, and you're wondering, why is this guy, crying? Like, so that emotion in you. And then here you are, you're a nurse. Being a nurse requires a lot of compassion for your patients and requires a lot of ability to be able to put yourself in that person's position, that family's position, and to able to provide care in a way that you're very empathetic towards a patient and that. And being a nurse right now, has there any healing from your childhood trauma that makes you a better nurse? Or how does the two relate, considering this is a profession that you really have to be aware of your feelings?
So growing up, we grew up as a community, right? We grew up as a community, and even in the ghetto, it was just oneness. We have to be close. And the other thing was helping each other, helping each other grow. We just didn't realize that, but moving forward, we realized, I noticed that it was all about the social aspects of life growing up, right?
Yes.
So deep down, I always knew that I wanted eventually to be involved in a career that is going to be helpful to individuals, to society, to the people, like the people in need, and even especially also where I came from, right? So becoming a nurse got me in full circle, right? Got me in a full circle situation. Like randomly you're a nurse, but it is one of the things that you really wanted, because now I'm dealing with people one-on-one and I'm helping them. You are helping take care of people. So, and I will say there's no coincidence. Like, I don't know if you know, there's a person by the name Ralph Waldo Emerson. He once said, there's nothing capricious in nature. And the implanting of a desire indicates that its gratification is in the constitution of the creature that feels it. That is to say,
hold on. Come back. Cool.
Pulo.
No, just unpack that.
Yeah,
Like-
there's
like, I
nothing
feel like it's
capricious
too
in nature.
Yeah.
And the implanting of a desire indicates that its gratification is in the constitution of the creature that feels it.
Okay.
That is to say, you will not have any desire unless you are capable of its achievement. You will never. Even you as a person right now, if you have a desire to do this podcast, you've had it for years, there's something in you that tells you you are capable of it. So it is not a coincidence that you feel like I should be doing podcasts. It's not a coincidence.
Okay.
That is capricious. So that's why Ralph Waldo Emerson said, there's nothing capricious in nature. So everything is planned. Everything is planned to where you are right now. So I also feel like things were planned to end me up in the nursing career.
Where you are right now.
Yes.
Okay.
So it is not a coincidence. And when I go to work every day, I take care of people. I take care of sick people, vulnerable people, mostly older people because I prefer geriatrics. It's not a coincidence. So now I feel like life has come full circle. And this is exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Where you planted,
And
where
this
you
is
want
what
to
I'm
be.
supposed to be doing.
Okay. What is that version of yourself that you had felt lost and now you feel it's alive, it's lovable? And how do you feel about it? And how do you feel going forward?
Like I said, I landed in Phoenix, then came to Seattle, right? The part of what I was explaining, jumping from one job to another.
Yeah.
One career to another. And on the side, I'm just living a full life of just having fun and, meeting with friends and drinking and just having a good time. I feel like I also wasted 4 good years of my life. The first 4 years of my life in the US. Understand? As much as I was having fun and stuff like that, I feel like all of them, I did not have a goal. I did not have a purpose.
No direction.
So no direction. Jumping from one thing to another. Jumping from one thing to another. And most young people are like that. I talk to many people and they're like, okay, it takes a minute for you to adjust. So at one point, I was just sitting in my room and I was like, I had just had a little accident. And then I was like, just sitting, reflecting by myself. And I was like, where am I heading as a person? What am I doing with my life? And I was thinking, okay, it's been 4 years. No growth, no nothing in the US, the land of opportunities where everybody wants to come to, right?
Yeah.
People are not dying in the boats going to China. People are not dying and crossing the Red Sea trying to go to Israel or Singapore. Most people are crossing Mexico borders trying to come to the US. And here I am. And here I am in the US. And remember, from a while back, I really wanted to come to the US. Maybe before.
That's who you're talking about. What's the name of that guy again?
Ralph Waldo Emerson.
That was that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a coincidence.
There was the other hard one.
Capricious.
Yes.
Yeah, this was
that was capricious.
It wasn't capricious. It wasn't a coincidence.
Yeah.
So I'm here finally, and my life has no direction. I feel like I'm pulled all other ways except for the direction towards my purpose.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that one day I came to that realization. It was like a turning point, and I'm thinking I'm becoming a failure. There was also a point. I have a daughter who's 9 years old right now. And one time she called me, and around that time, I'm telling you about realization. And she wants some money for a school project or school activity. Just little money, like 5,000. and I don't have
$5,000 or
Kenyan shillings.
Oh, okay. That's $50, Kenya.
It's like $50.
$40.
At that time, I just don't have. So I'm giving her excuses and telling her how you have to wait for June 15th for me to be paid.
Yeah, 2 weeks, blah, blah.
And now, after that call, I'm sitting here and I'm asking myself, I'm in the US and I don't have $40, $50 to send to my daughter. So I felt really bad. Like it was, and I make a lot of money. You know, here you do caregiving and stuff like that. Then you make good money, but I'm wasting it, in clubbing and just having fun, traveling and doing all these kind of things. But at that time, I don't have $40 to give my daughter. So when I finished talking to her, I was thinking to myself, I don't think I want to live like this, where I cannot afford $40, $50 just for the basic stuff of my daughter. And then I don't think also I'm growing. I'm just there, just stalling. I'm mark timing, right? Even in tracking, they will tell us one of the biggest mistake in a 18-wheeler truck is stalling. Your truck is not allowed at any point to stall.
To stall.
Because when you stall, what it means is that you're not on gear.
Yeah.
You're stalling, you're already moving at 70 miles an hour. So you have no control of that vehicle. Understand? You could cause a huge accident when you're stalling because your car is not in gear. When you're stalling, you're just free gear. So I felt like that I was stalling in my life. And I felt like, okay, I need to do something to change my life. And that is also where I was connecting it to like advancing myself, probably going back to school and improving myself.
Wow. So where are you right now?
So I went back to school, graduated, passed my NCLEX and became a nurse and started working. Started working at a facility here in Seattle. Then after a couple months, I started doing travel nursing. So I just do travel nursing.
And what can you say about it? Like, let's say, for example, what advice can you give somebody who wants to get into nursing, for example? Like, what can you tell them, to advise them, or maybe just a word of wisdom or two?
I would say, for one, just don't get into nursing just because people are going into nursing, right? Try and find if it's really your thing, if it's really something that you want to do, because, like you said, it's a kind of a caring career, compassionate. Yeah, you have to be in there fully to take care of people, right?
Yeah.
So you have to. If I was to tell anybody, is number one, identify: is it for you or not for you?
Okay.
Now, if it is for you,
yes,
take that step, take that move.
Yes.
If you can go back to school, it doesn't take long. For me, like the LPN is 13 months where I went to school.
Yes.
Different programs, different durations, but I did 13 months in Oregon.
Yes.
You can do that. And then also tell you that at the end of the day, there is a goal we have that you want to reduce the number of hours you're putting into your job. You have a family, you have other things going on for you. You can't be working doubles all your life.
Definitely.
So I feel like if you get into, you advance, like say from HCA, CNA, you become like an LPN or RN, you're able to pick your 36 hours a week and be comfortable. You're able to pick your 40 hours a week and be comfortable. Maybe do 1 overtime or 2 overtimes. You need extra money to do this and that, and still be comfortable. And still, you're serving your community and these individuals at a higher level. So for me, it is serving me right because I'm able to travel and take care of the older generation, because that's the people I take. That's my specialty, geriatrics. Take care of these people and, satisfy my financial needs and also take care of other people and, make sure
the family is served.
Yeah.
So what is that one advice you'd give somebody who's feeling like they're really trapped in the chaos of their life? They're trapped in the traumas of their past. Like they can't move on. They feel like they just have this dark cloud that is just circling in them and they can't put a foot forward. And how best would you advise somebody like that on how to even just move forward from that situation they are in? Or maybe they're not even realizing that they are in this situation. What kind of advice would you give somebody who's just feeling like that right now?
Okay. So the one thing that I found to be helpful to me is self-reflection. Sometimes we go in groups, we go in masses, not realizing what you want as an individual. Understand?
Yeah.
So do self-reflection and find out what is your purpose in life. When you die today, what will be said about you? What will you have achieved? What will your kids say? What will your spouse say? Understand? So you want to do self-reflection and find your purpose. And then after you find your purpose, take steps to go for your purpose. It is not easy. Nobody promises you that going after your goals and your dreams is easy. It's not easy. You're going to go for it. People are going to laugh at you. People are going to scold at you, but you have to stay at it and go after your purpose. And what I've found to be working also in this country is to some people, they go and start businesses, which works well for them.
Yeah.
But also to most younger people, especially, I would advise them to go back to school. Try and find your purpose. Try and find if you could go back to school to enhance your goals and go back to school. Because the mind is the greatest gift that God gave us,
Yes.
The mind is the greatest gift. And you have to make sure that you grow it and you develop it. Understand? So I will advise anybody, if you want, go to school, find your purpose. If you're able to go to school, if you're young, go to school. If you're older, I went to school with even older people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you can go back to school because, like I said, you have to grow your mind. There's a person by the name Archibald MacLeish.
Oh, sorry. I've known Simon for a very long time, and one of the things that I know about you is that you either refer to a book, you either refer to a quote, or you either refer to a saying. And I was just wondering,
Yeah.
I know,
I try
anyway,
try to read a little bit out
Yeah,
here and try
you
to
read
see
a
how
lot,
people
right?
reason.
Yeah. So just what are you saying?
This guy by the name Archibald MacLeish.
Hey, you're back there.
says,
Yeah.
the only thing about a man is his mind.
Okay.
Everything else you can find in a pig or a horse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The
Only thing about a man
is his mind.
His mind.
Everything else you can find in a pig or a horse.
There you have it, folks. Simon, thank you very much for taking your time to come. This was a very interesting conversation. For those of you who are trying to get into nursing, you have it. He tried fishing, he tried tracking, he tried everything, but his purpose was into care. He went ahead, went back to school, now being a successful nurse, providing care, but not just because he's providing care, but because there's something inside of him that spoke to him and told him, you are better than this, you are more. When he slept, when he woke up, when he was just thinking about his life and just redefining his goals in life. It was time to build, to move, and just to make a better life for himself. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. If you feel like coming back again, we can talk more. I know we've left a lot of stories out, but you're welcome and you can come anytime.
Thank you very much for hosting me. I'm really happy to be here, and I'm glad this happened. Thank you very much.
You're very much. For those of you who've not subscribed to our channel, please feel free. It's down there. Subscribe. When I told somebody about this, somebody actually laughed, like, subscribe. I'm like, hey guys, subscribe. So hey guys, subscribe. Until our next episode, this is Louder Within. I'm your host, Faith Imani Tindi, and thank you for watching.